It's the end. USBA brought to you by 2K Sports on this very special Easter. Sunday. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. This is the last stop for the 76ers before returning back to Philadelphia. Edwards with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Edwards inside, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And, Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
Foul call. Looked like that he didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws. That's on DeAndre Hunter.
When Joel Embiid entered the NBA, many questioned if he would be able to overcome the devastating injuries.
Well, you know, he didn't play his first 2 years in the league. Those questions were fair to ask. I mean, is this guy ever going to get on the court? But once he did, oh my, a monster. I've not seen a big guy do the stuff Joel Embiid can do. It's actually insane.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers a few minutes ago. He said a primary concern is to prevent those easy three-point looks from outside. He said closing out hard on the shooters is going to be the key. If they don't bother the shooters, he said, it's going to be a very long 4 quarters. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that three-point shot. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Maxey.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Now, here is Harden. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in. Down low. It's stolen by Gobert. Right side, Edwards. Gobert, the screen. To the wing right side. Back to Edwards. Here's Conley. Got a piece of it.
A rare rejection that time from Tucker. Using that long reach, though, and times it perfectly.
Harden outside. Back to Maxey. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Now here's Embiid. Second chance shot. He shoots again. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. The Timberwolves trail. Pass to McDaniels. To end the cold streak. Drives to the hoop. Hunter on the wing. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the 76ers. Shoots over McDaniel. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Back to Gobert. Embiid with the steal. Here's Harris. Pass to Embiid. Over to the left wing. Out to Harris. Here's the three. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Boy, this is something that Harris has really enhanced in this game over time. Hard work, paying dividends.
Gobert, the screen. Here's Conley. Back to Edwards. Second shot opportunity. A shake. And stolen by Harris. Jacks up a three. Harris missing again. Timberwolves trail by 5. Pass to Conley. Here's Hunter. To end the run. Nope, not that time. Nothing for 2 from the field. And here are the 76ers now. Now Tucker. Left side Harris. To the middle. Here's Embiid. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Embiid's got 6 points.
Yeah, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
Back to Gobert. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates. Hey, there's no denying the direction in Philly. They want to win now. The Sixers have an attitude coming from their front office that they want to get it done now, and I like seeing that.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Edwards. And the shot falls short this time.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul. And for the 76ers organization, the expectation is, of course, Clark, a championship.
And that's where the expectation should be when you have a potential MVP in Joel Embiid. I mean, he's been an MVP candidate multiple seasons in a row. I think the Sixers should be thinking title.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Over in the corner, Edwards. Stolen by Harden. Out to the right wing. Harris outside. Harden looking it over. Embiid trying to break loose. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
Now here's Gobert. Back to Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Hunter. Over Harris. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. So the Timberwolves called their first timeout.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
The 76ers leading by 11. And here's Maxey. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Gobert with the block. And they recover it. Tries again. It's laid in by Harden. And the 76ers lead by 13.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Now here's Edwards. Has to Gobert. For 3, Hunter. Denied for the 3rd time. He's 0 for 3. Here's Harden. 76ers with the new shot clock. Up top, Embiid. He's got 6. Misses the step-back jump shot.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Here's Edwards. Up and in on the layup. Edwards got his 2nd bucket tonight.
Built like a linebacker, Edwards is not your average off guard, folks.
Pass to Embiid. Launches a 3. Doesn't go for it. And Minnesota now the other way.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game. It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the quarter.
Fires from the wing. And he overshot that one, missing.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
Back to Conley. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And that's 2 fouls for him this quarter. A 3rd would be a problem.
Philadelphia leading by 11. Now Maxey. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. To the paint. It's stolen by Edwards. Pass to McDaniels.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
With the drive. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Inside. Harris, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Outside Conley. Pass to Edwards. McDaniels with the ball. Maxey covering. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's his first foul. 1:22 left to play here in the first. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Philadelphia leading by 7. Harden outside. On the wing, Melton. Harden left side. Chalk up 2 there.
James Harden.
Harden's got 7.
You know, with his hard charging style, Harden has to be able to finish through contact, and he's learned how to do that with his skill and strength. No problem for him.
Collins. And finish off by Collins.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Harden has a wide open look. No good with the triple. Timberwolves trail by 7. Out left to the wing. There's 25 seconds left in the first. Here's Hunter. Banked in off the glass.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
Martin with it. Over Hunter.
And really, Hunter can guard every position. This is something that makes him incredibly valuable.
And so the first quarter is in the books.
19.
Well, we hope you're enjoying your Easter as we are here as we get underway once again. What stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. Now, Tobias Harris has been the leading scorer on teams in the NBA, but on the Sixers, he understands his role is different. He says, I'm not a guy who's going to press for looks. The ball's going to flow how it flows, and I just got to be ready when the opportunity comes my way. That's what winning basketball is all about. Kevin?
David, thank you.
Clearly an MVP caliber talent now. Embiid continues to impress with his versatility on both ends. A man that big shouldn't be able to do the stuff that he does with the ball.
The 76ers leading by 8. Outside, Maxey. Up top, Embiid. 5 on the clock. Over Reed. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Last season, Clark, the Timberwolves snapped a 3-year playoff drought.
An important milestone for this squad, Kevin. I mean, it shows they're ready to compete in the postseason. That's huge and speaks to just how far this team has come.
And it's the 76ers with the ball, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. From the baseline, Minnesota with the rebound. In the corner, it's Hunter. Outside, Collins. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Hunter, no good.
And another miss. Oof. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Outside, Maxey. Pass to Tucker. All sorts of time. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And the 76ers lead by 8. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Out to the right wing. And here's Collins. Back to Reed. Pass to Collins. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
Embiid the screen. To the inside. Stolen by Reed. Fires from deep. He can't get that one to fall. And Philadelphia the other way now.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
There aren't many players with a quicker first step than Tyrese Maxey.
And I love the way he uses it to his advantage, Greg. I mean, he's got an athletic advantage over most of the guys that are defending him, and he'll exploit it every chance he gets. But that quick first step and fearlessness, lethal combination.
Now, here's Melton. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pass to Embiid. And that's basket number 4. He's taken 9 shots to this point.
Well, you know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
Here's McLaughlin. Back to Collins. That 3 off the mark. The 76ers leading by 8. Maxey looking it over. And Embiid throws it down.
Outstanding agility in the screen and roll by Joel Embiid. I mean, he's so good at getting out of the screen quickly and getting to the right spot.
Here's McLaughlin. Frank, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you know, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
Now, here's Maxey. No points in the game yet for him. Good work there as it goes. And the 76ers lead by 11.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
And now the 76ers on the break. Maxey's running.
Well, he's got such a good understanding of when to go after the steals. Excellent instincts defensively from Embiid there.
Here's McLaughlin. Well, certainly, Clark, the 76ers, the past few seasons, have given their fans plenty to feel good about.
Yeah, and you know, those Philly fans are really hard to please. They have great expectations and knowledge to go along with it. But you're right. I mean, it's been much easier to look on the bright side in Philly recently. The talent and results have been trending up in recent years.
Here's Maxey. And that one hits back iron. Timberwolves trail by 12. Here's McLaughlin. Pass to Noel. Poked loose. Here's McDaniels. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
Now, here's Maxey. Pass to Embiid. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Melton, no good. And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They trail by 11. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Rebounded by Tucker. And the 76ers with possession. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. Maxey into the lane. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the content. That one on Collins. The 76ers have made 3 of 5 free throw attempts.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And you know, a lot of times, guys, in some of their performances last year, their free throw numbers helped them win games.
And so the timeout here by Chris Finch. And the second free throw, good. The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And, Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
Now, Maxey. After Anthony Edwards missed from long range. For three, Harris. That's a good shot, and now he's 3 for 7.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Picks up the loose ball, but he was in the backcourt. He'll give it up. And even with the ratings going strong, the younger generations often cord-cutting. How does the NBA engage that audience?
Kevin, I think making game action trend on social media, and when big moments happen for maybe a small fee, allow people to be a part of it. It's like highlights, but live.
Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Back to Harden. Fires the three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Right side, Edwards. And the layup's good off the glass. Edwards got his third bucket of the night.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Now here's Harden. He has 7. Aston Yang. And here's Harris from the arc. That shot off the mark. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And the lead is down inside single digits.
You know, the second period's been much more kind to him than the first. I mean, let's see if he can keep it going and maintain this.
Pass to Harris. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. Five to shoot. Looking to get it going.
Well, he had it rolling in the first quarter, but now he can't buy a bucket.
Conley left side. Collins with it. Outside Edwards. Now here's Melton. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Aston Yang. Now Harris. To end the drought. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And since Tobias Harris got his big contract with the Sixers, Greg, some say they chose him over Jimmy Butler.
And while Tobias is nice, he's never been an all-star. And that's one of the few downsides to a big payday. Some might say he's overpaid. Now, I'm sure he'll take the trade-off.
Now here's Conley. Outside Edwards. Mr. Collins shoots. The rebound by Niang. The 76ers leading by 10. Harden with it. He's picked up by Collins. Another miss by Philadelphia. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Hunter on the wing. And it's Reed pulling it down. Here's Philadelphia. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Harden outside. Minnesota with the rebound. And here's Edwards. He's got 9. The shot from the low post is good. Edwards got it back down to within single digits for Minnesota.
Well, the defense trying to throw Edwards off with some contact, but he smartly stays focused on his shot.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Outside, Maxey. Shot clock at 6. Shoots the 3. That one doesn't drop. Timberwolves go the other way with it. Now Conley. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Collins, good.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Burton with it. He's got 7. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
You know, there's a reason Harden's at or near the leaders in free throws attempted every season. You know, he's really honed in on that ability to draw fouls. He's made it virtually an art form. He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity, he's cashing in on those. Going on the attack, working his way into a nice shot.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And taking a look back at his performance at the line a year ago, a rock solid 79%.
How about the work ethic of Anthony Edwards? Not to mention that linebacker build and the sweet shooting stroke. But what he wants most is to see his team succeed. That's what you love about AE.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Philadelphia leading by 5. Here's Maxey. Now here's Embiid. And he gets the bucket.
You know, it's the muscle and size of Embiid that allow him to score through contact.
Well, Greg, what can you say about Joel Embiid's growth from a leadership perspective? Pretty impressive, isn't it?
Tremendous, Kevin. Carrying the Sixers with everything they went through. Even though he came in second in MVP voting 2 years in a row, no player more important to his team than Joel Embiid.
And Embiid with the block.
Look at how well Embiid uses his size on defense there, swatting down the shot and doing it with authority.
Timberwolves trail by 8. Pass to Edwards. Back to Conley. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Maxey.
And just using that experience, Conley adept at drawing contact and getting to the line. And for years, Mike Conley had an interesting title, the best player to never make an All-Star game. Well, that changed in 2021 when Conley was named an All-Star.
Over to the wing. Here's Maxey. A three-pointer, no good. Screen by McDaniel. And here's Edwards from the arc. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now. For Mike Conley, year 13 was lucky for him, going to that first All-Star game.
And that was the longest wait ever to become an All-Star. Conley, 33 at the time of that first selection, just shows you the work ethic of Mike, always trying to improve.
Just 3 to shoot. Gobert with the block. And he's able to get it back.
Clearly out of rhythm now, guys. I mean, just 1 for 5 to begin the second half.
Conley's shot is off.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
The 3 from Harden.
I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
And here is Conley. Here's McDaniels. And they're unable to get the tying basket there.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Harris. Another miss by Philadelphia. Timberwolves trailed by 3. Has to Gobert. Now Hunter. 6 to shoot. Over Harris. And the shot is long. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Drills the three-pointer.
You know, the mindset Harris has is one that allows him to be ready to shoot as soon as that ball touches his hands. Catch and fire.
Pass to McDaniels. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. The 76ers leading by 6. Harden outside. Embiid with it. Puts up a 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
You know, with all he does offensively, at his size, Joel Embiid is like a cheat code, special talent.
Pass to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Stolen by Tucker. Harden outside. Embiid the screen. Clock at 6. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Pass to Gobert. McDaniels with the ball. Another shot. Hunter on the wing. And here's Edwards. He's guarded by Melton. Fast break, Philadelphia. Here's Tucker. Another 3 for Philadelphia. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the 76ers.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of skill.
And they've also forced a lot of turnovers, capitalizing and turning those turnovers into points. Way to get after it.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Now here's Harden. He's got 9. Here's Harris. And he banks in the layup. Harris has got 5 points now this quarter.
Harris has really become much more adept at finishing hard shots. Great focus there.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit. He's obviously hit a bit of a dry spell here, only 1 of 5 this quarter.
Looking to get back on track here. He takes it up and lays it in. Harden's got 11. I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past, just keep evolving as a team.
The 76ers making a change here. And the Timberwolves with possession here. It's a 13-point game. Pass to McDaniels. Here's McLaughlin. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3. That one on Maxey. This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Starting to find a rhythm from the line now as they try to cut into this deficit.
And some added toughness on the roster. Something Philly knew they needed after last year's playoffs. The hope is adding scrappy veterans like P.J. Tucker and DeAnthony Melton will help them further this go-round. Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's McDaniels. Driving in. No good there.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Knocked away. Reed with the steal. Here's Melton. In the corner, it's Harris. A 3-ball. Connects from three-point range. Harris has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the 76ers. Outside Collins. Buries it from three-point range. Collins has got 9 points.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
Now here is Harris. 19 points in the game. No good on that one. On the wing, Melton. Just 5 to shoot. Goes back up. A shot by Milton, no good. Timberwolves trail by 12. Pass to Reed. And it's Reed pulling it down. Now here's Milton. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Down low. Tipped away. And here's Collins. Here's Noel. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Now Milton. Here's Melton. No good from outside. McDaniels with the ball. And there's the drive.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They'd better hope this thing works out. A lot riding on it.
Yeah, and the work they've done at the line has been impressive here in the second half.
Pass to Melton. And it's Tucker atop the key. Shoots it. And the rejection by Collins.
And that shows you a bit of Collins' all-around game and why he's so valuable at both ends of the floor. And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Pass to Noel. Around the back and lays it in. Noel's got 6.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
Milton. They get it back. Stolen by McDaniels. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. McDaniels got 6 points in the quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Harris a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Off target from outside. Timberwolves trailed by 9. Here's McLaughlin. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And Greg, the Philadelphia 76ers have made it very clear that they are all in on a title run.
And their front office has been very focused on trying to get top-tier talent on this roster. After the trust the process era, they're now aggressively pursuing titles here in Philly.
Pass to Milton. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. Well, Shake Milton Clark is 6'5", has a 7-foot wingspan. I mean, that is insane size for a guard.
It sure is, Kevin. I mean, that's freakish length when you're only 6'5". And it allows Milton to guard positions 1 through 4. And I think that's critical in today's NBA with all of the switching we see defensively. So Shake's effort level helps him on defense as well. It's the wingspan and the want-to that make him a versatile defender.
Timeout called the 76ers. 52 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Melton. Shot from free throw range. Hunter grabs the miss.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Here's Noel. He's got 6. It's good. Noel's got 8 points.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
I love that mid-range shot. It's definitely giving the defenders something extra to think about.
just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Melton. And the wing jumper offline. Tobias Harris, he's stealing it tonight and has been the driving force for Philadelphia. And with his work in that quarter.
The Philadelphia 76ers, 66.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Here's McLaughlin. Lobbed up there for Collins. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
They set the pick. Aston Yang. Shot clock at 6. Here's Melton. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Now, here's Reed. To tie it up. He lays it in. Reed's got the game tied up here for the Timberwolves.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Reed is screened. And stolen by Hunter. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Pass to McLaughlin. Collins looking around to take the lead. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's Milton. Out to the wing. That's tipped. And another turnover here by Philadelphia. They have yet to put up any points here in the fourth. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's McLaughlin. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Right wing. Trying to get something going. And that one's good. Maxey. And the 76ers lead by 3.
Boy, Tucker ever unselfish in how he goes about his game. Nice job finding his teammate there.
Collins, good.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Pass to Maxey. 6 to shoot. It's Harden with the drive. And the jam by Harden.
Harden is one of the most lethal penetrators in the game and excels at finding lanes to the rim.
Collins. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
And it's official. They have come all the way back. At one point, this thing seemed to be out of reach.
I did not think they had enough clock to get all the way back, but here they are. And now they've got to feel like they're in control of this thing.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
It's Harden with the drive. And Harden with the stuff.
Ferociousness from Harden, looking like he wants to tear the rim off.
Here's McLaughlin. Pass to Noel. Yep, it counts.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
And Harris wide open. He shoots. And the 3 off target. Here's McLaughlin. It's Prince on the wing. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on James Harden.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Harden right side. In the corner, it's Harris. Harden outside. From deep three-point range, Anthony Edwards with the rebound.
You know, after connecting on 1 3-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
Sinks the triple.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Extremely impressive was the rally they made. I mean, we'll see how much their comeback might have taken out of them, and we'll see if they can keep that foot on the pedal now.
Embiid, no good. Timberwolves leading by 3. There's McDaniels, and it's off from three-point range. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
A 3. No good that time. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Pass to Embiid. Shot to stop the run. And the layup is good. Embiid's got 21 in the game.
Powerful move by Embiid right there. He makes beating the defense look easy.
And the Timberwolves call time. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, guys, here's what Chris Finch went over with his guys during the break. He told them, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, getting to the basket. We have to give it all right now. Evan?
Thank you, David. Gobert, the screen. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Here's Harden. Driving inside.
Not many guys have a handle like James Harden. Exceptional at slicing up defense.
Conley for 3. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. And Embiid has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. They lead by 1. Embiid the screen. It's stolen by Edwards. McDaniels with the ball. And it's Harden picking him up. Pass to Embiid. A shot, no good. Here's Minnesota. And here's Edwards. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Harden outside. From deep. Unable to get that one. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Now Edwards. To the right side. Misses the 3.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what. He's been awful ever since the second half started. Not even been a factor.
Pass to Embiid. Back to Harris. The 3. Wow, through the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Tell you what, fellas, I mean, an outstanding stretch for Harris has been awesome at adding pieces to his game over time, specifically that three-point shot.
And the 76ers making a change here. And he nails the third.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Back to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Spins. And Embiid pulls it down.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. The game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Minnesota calls timeout.
Here they come. Now headed to the floor. It's your Minnesota Timberwolves Sixers.
Here's Conley. Pass to McDaniels. Takes a three. Rebound by the 76ers.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Conley. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. It's his third foul of the game. Timeout called the 76ers.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
James Harden.
On defense, the 76ers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Edwards. And they get it back. Out to the right wing. Conley scanning the floor. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. They've got to have better shot selection.
Back to Maxey. Lets it go with the three. Hunter grabs the miss. Timberwolves trail by 6.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
That's just being a pro. Conley understanding the moment and rising to the occasion.
1:29 left in the fourth quarter. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And most bigs you want to see at the foul line. However, Embiid is not one of them.
So neither attempt will fall that time frame. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They trail by 3.
And if they've been saving a sure thing play, now is the time for it.
Maxey, no good. Outside Edwards. It counts, and the foul. That one on Embiid.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes. And he doesn't let the pressure get to him. Cool and confident from the line.
Outside, Maxey. To the wing right side. Three-pointer by Embiid. That shot is off. And Minnesota will come the other way. Pass to McDaniels. Outside Edwards. Yes!
And he is built to be the man for this team. Edwards answering the bell and executing.
Maxey with it. To stop the run. Oh, no good.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And so he makes both from the line.
How fantastic was that? One mistake and the game's over, but he gets it done.
And the Timberwolves call time. Oh, here's Edwards. Launches it. Buries the triple.
And, you know, for Edwards, it's about hitting the three consistently. This will help take his game to the next level.
Timeout called the 76ers. They trailed by 3. 1 second left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
No option here but to go for 3. Maybe set up a screen, carve out some space, and try to get a clean look at the 3.
Here's Harris. It's off. So it's Minnesota taking the W in a